You've seen every episode of Friends. You can probably quote The Office in your sleep. You feel like you know these characters, these worlds, and these stories inside and out. They're like old friends, right? A warm blanket on a cold day, a guaranteed source of comfort and laughter you can return to again and again. But what if I told you that you've only scratched the surface? What if beneath the laugh tracks and the running gags, there are layers of magnifying glass and dusting off 10 beloved classics to reveal the hidden architecture, the masterful foreshadowing, and the subtle details that prove they're even better on a rewatch? These aren't just comfort shows. They are masterclasses in storytelling, filled with secrets hiding in plain sight. First up, The Office. Its mockumentary style is the perfect camouflage. While we're busy laughing at the awkward talking heads and the cringeworthy comedy, the writers were meticulously laying the groundwork for the future. Take Michael Scott. In the season 4 finale, Goodbye, Toby, Michael is over the moon, convinced it'll be a day he remembers for the rest of his life. He's right, but for all the wrong reasons. That's the very same day HR rep Holly Flax arrives, the woman who would eventually become his wife. His prediction comes true in the most beautifully unexpected way, but the hints go even deeper. During a panic attack, Michael's life flashes before his eyes, and he imagines having 4 kids, a hover car, and a hover house, with Jim and Pam as his best friends. While he didn't get the hover car, he found his happiness with Holly, had kids, and kept his friendship with Jim and Pam. Then there's Dwight Schrute. His obsession with the beet farm is a running gag, but it's also the foundation of his entire character. The farm isn't just a quirky backdrop, it's his heritage and his destiny. The show constantly builds on the lore of Schrute Farms, making his eventual inheritance a deeply satisfying conclusion. It was so integral to his character that a spin-off titled The Farm even got its own backdoor pilot in the final season. Friends is the ultimate comfort watch, a show so familiar that its familiarity can hide a ton of subtle details. On a rewatch, it becomes an active treasure hunt. For instance, pay attention to the magnadoodle on the back of Joey and Chandler's apartment door. It's not a random prop. It frequently changes and often has drawings or messages that directly relate to that episode's plot, acting as a silent, visual punchline. Then there's Joey's ATM pin, 5639. It seems random until you look at a phone keypad and realize it spells out his own name, Joey. The show is also packed with amazing moments of foreshadowing. In season 1, Chandler jokingly suggests to Monica that if they're both still single at 40, they should get together and have a baby. The irony is so thick for anyone rewatching, knowing they'll not only get married, but will struggle with infertility and eventually adopt twins. The conversation even starts because Monica sees another woman who has just had twins, exclaiming, "No fair, I don't even have one. How come they get 2? No show rewards repeat viewing quite like Arrested Development. Its density of running gags, callbacks, and foreshadowing is legendary. On first watch, you're just trying to keep up. On rewatch, you're in on the joke. The series is famous for its almost psychic level of foreshadowing, especially when it comes to Buster Bluth losing his hand to a loose seal. The setup begins long before the incident. In one episode, Buster declares a party is going to be off the hook. In another, he sits on a bench where the words "Army Officer" are partially obscured, leaving only "Arm Off" visible. When Buster sees his old hand-shaped chair, he remarks, "Wow, I never thought I'd miss a hand so much." These gags are sprinkled so liberally throughout the early seasons that the eventual payoff is both shocking and hilarious. Community is a masterclass in meta humor and background gags that you almost certainly missed the first time. The show is famous for building entire jokes that span multiple seasons. The most legendary example is the Beetlejuice gag. In season 1, a character mockingly calls Britta Beetlejuice. In season 2, Britta refers to Jeff's stripy turquoise Beetlejuice numbers underwear. That's 2 mentions. Then, in the season 3 Halloween episode, Annie mentions the Beetlejuice soundtrack. And as she says the name for the 3rd time, a student in a full Beetlejuice costume walks by in the background, unseen by the main characters. The show even hides entire subplots in the background. In one episode, Abed can be seen in various scenes helping a pregnant woman, arguing with her partner, and eventually delivering their baby in the back of a car, all without a single line of dialogue about it. Schitt's Creek is a journey of transformation. On first watch, we're just laughing at the fish-out-of-water absurdity. On rewatch, we're in awe of the slow, deliberate evolution of the Rose family. Alexis Rose has one of the most satisfying character arcs in modern TV. She starts as a self-absorbed socialite, but slowly grows into a mature, empathetic person. Her relationship with Ted is a masterclass in development. He doesn't change her, but his influence gives her the space to mature. We see her go from taking clothes back from a friend to making the heartbreaking choice to let Ted go so they can both chase their dreams. Similarly, David's journey from a cynical man who tries to run away to a loving husband and proud business owner who chooses to stay in the town he once despised is a testament to the show's incredible character-driven storytelling. Revisiting the world of Gilmore Girls feels like coming home. This is thanks to its unique vibe and the very language the characters speak. The show is famous for its rapid-fire, pop culture-soaked dialogue. The first time you watch, it's a whirlwind. On a rewatch, though, you're no longer just trying to survive the verbal onslaught. You can actually savor it. You pick up on references you missed and see how their unique way of speaking is the foundation of their mother-daughter bond. The consistency of Stars Hollow, Luke always serving breakfast, Mikkel's constant sarcasm, Kirk's endless list of odd jobs, creates a sense of comfort that's incredibly rewarding on repeat viewings. Knowing what's going to happen lets you focus on the how and why, making the emotional moments hit even harder. For a show known for its intense, high-stakes drama, Breaking Bad is remarkably subtle, embedding layers of visual storytelling that make rewatching a necessity. The show's use of color is a prime example. Each character is often associated with a color that reflects their mindset or role in the story. Walter White starts in beige, signifying his mundane life, but transitions to black as he embraces his Heisenberg persona. Skylar often wears blue, representing loyalty and, at times, her unwitting connection to Walt's pure blue meth. Meanwhile, yellow often symbolizes the meth business itself. Another iconic symbol is the pink half-burned teddy bear from the Season 2 plane crash. Its disfigured appearance, with one eye missing and burns on one side of its face, hauntingly foreshadows the fate of antagonist Gus Fring 2 seasons later. Firefly had its run tragically cut short after just 14 episodes, but its brilliant world-building makes it incredibly rewatchable. Creator Joss Whedon pitched it as 9 people looking into the blackness of space and seeing 9 different things. And that's what makes it so rich. The show masterfully blends the space opera and Western genres, creating a future that feels gritty and lived in. A key detail that becomes more obvious on a rewatch is the language. In the year 2517, a Sino-American alliance has made Mandarin Chinese a common second language. Characters frequently curse in Mandarin, a clever trick that let them swear on network TV while also adding incredible texture to the world. On first watch, it might be background noise. On rewatch, you notice how seamlessly it's integrated and how it reflects the cultural fusion of this future society. Rewatching Buffy helps us understand just how groundbreaking it really was. On the surface, it's a show about a high school girl who fights monsters. On rewatch, you see it for what it is, a complex, genre-bending masterpiece. The show used monsters as metaphors for the real-life horrors of being a teenager. Your new boyfriend could literally turn into a monster, and high school itself was sitting on a hellmouth. A perfect example of its genius is the Season 4 episode Hush, an episode with almost no dialogue where terrifying demons steal the town's voice. On first watch, you're gripped by the suspense. On rewatch, you can truly appreciate it as a masterclass in visual storytelling and a bold creative risk. The creator, Joss Whedon, also filled the series with details that reward attentive fans, like revealing that the vengeance demon Halfrek is the same person who spurned the human William the Bloody before he became the vampire Spike, adding a tragic layer to his backstory. Let's end sagas. So the next time you're scrolling for something to watch, don't just look for something new. Consider revisiting an old favorite. You might be surprised at the genius you uncover. The stories you love are waiting, ready to tell you their secrets. What hidden details have you found in your favorite shows? Share them in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into classic TV.